I bought Australia's cheapest Commodore. I have bought Australia's cheapest Commodore VT Commodore wagon. As you can see, the interior is pretty good. Back seat's a bit funky, not funky. Yeah, whatever. Wrinkled. The interior is really, really good. There's no smoke smell. Everything's fairly clean. There's no archaeology to go through. As you can see, it's done 352,000 kilometres, which is what, 220,000 miles. But there's a whole heap of receipts with this car, a whole heap, and they're all in here in this tin. Old mate that I bought it off, it's not a bad looking tin either actually. Old mate that I bought it off had the receipts. It's had a heap of work done to it. It's had the brakes done within the last 6 months. It's also had shockies done within the last 6 months. I've got receipts for all of those in there. Regularly serviced. It used to be a company car, that's why the kilometres are so high, but it goes well, except there is one thing wrong. So the one thing wrong, it's got a broken brake line, or a leaking brake line in the rear, so therefore it doesn't have much in the way of brakes. It's enough to stop you, it was enough to drive home, but using the gears and the handbrake. A little bit scary, but yeah, not too bad. It's something that I think I can fix. What else? Yeah, it needs a roadworthy, and it needs the registration and the insurance done, which is not going to happen for a while, but it's just, there's noisy people doing U-turns in caravans in front of me and nearly getting run into. Yeah, good on you. Yeah, that's something I'm going to have to save up for. I can't afford it and it's expensive. But I've bought a car, and that's the main thing. I've been looking around for ages and ages and ages for something that I could afford. This one came up on Gumtree. The ad I'll put in now. So yeah, VT Commodore, 2000 model, $250. And I thought, wow, that's cheap. So I went and had a look at it. Had a quick look. realised that it wasn't in too bad a nick, and thought, yeah, okay, I didn't have the money at the time. Our mate contacted me and I said, mate, I just don't have the money at this stage, $250. And then I contacted him back and said, that car, like, what is it? Can you confirm the price for me? And he come back and said $250, because I think this car's worth a lot more. Anyway, he come back to me again and said, look, you can have it for such and rather. Okay, deal. Like, I couldn't pass it up. So how much did I pay for it? You've seen it. What do you think it's worth? Put it down in the comments for me. What do you think it's worth? I think this car's probably worth about, as it is, unregistered and what have you, probably about $600, maybe $800 if you were pushing. How much did I get it for? $100. I paid $100 for this car. It's got a little bit of work that needs doing. I showed you, you pointed out the dent on the passenger side, which is your driver's side. It's a bit of a dent there. It's nothing major. It's got a little bit of rust just where the dent is on top of the fender. It's got a little bit of rust starting in the bonnet. It's got a TJM nudge bar. TJM is a really well-known Australian brand of, what would you say, bull bars, stuff like that. They do a whole range of stuff for four-wheel drives. That's as solid as anything. It's not just in there and the nudge bar moves up and down. She's bolted to the chassis. It's got Rhino roof racks. I don't know whether you get those in America, but Rhino roof racks, that's another good brand of stuff. This bloke, but looked after it. He looked after it. Yeah, wow. As you can see, I've already showed you the back. It's very glary today. It's a beautiful day. The car is very clean inside. Very clean. Oh, that's brake oil. He gave me some brake oil just to make sure I made it home. But the car is very clean inside. Even got a dash mat up there if you can see it. It's got good tyres all the way around. And they're a matching set with tread enough for to pass a roadworthy. So this is the 3.8 litre V6, and like you can see down there how new that that oil filter is. This is clean. This is really clean. No leaks, no nothing. Clean as a whistle. No leaks, no nothing. I am so pleased with this. It's an automatic. It's got 4-speed auto. It's a basic model. Wind down windows. Yeah. But anyway, it's a car for $100. Australia's cheapest Commodore. Easy. $100. It's got the stereo, cruise control. That's about it. Like, there's nothing flash about it. But it's a car. And it's a start. And you've got to start somewhere. Alright people, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Australia's cheapest Commodore. Running and driving, sort of. No brakes, but everything else works. Alright.